Guess what, William Henderson?
What, George Ferrito?
I took my last final yesterday for my college that ends in a CC. So I'm out of school.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You did it in what, 6 months?
No, just the semester's over. Guess what I got on my final
Hopefully
for this
an A.
semester?
Did you get an A?
I got a B, which speaks to my life. It's
That
like I never really meet the standard. I'm just below it. You can't be mad, but not happy about it either.
Right. You got the credit.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I mean, because nobody asks. Nobody verifies anything. Nobody's got time to verify
I've
anything.
sent my transcripts in once.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're in your, like we said, career. Like,
yeah,
this
and
is...
it probably wouldn't have mattered because they hire everybody with a bachelor's degree.
Huh. Just making sure she's recording because I don't want to fuck this up.
Yeah. Is she?
I assume so. Are you recording, Siri? Hey, GoPro. What's that thing's called? What we have to name it?
Ooh, okay.
What?
Don't fall, Bo.
Are you like Eliza Schlesinger this right now?
Yeah.
Like, this is my dog?
This is him.
It's my dog.
I took his jewelry off so he wasn't clinging and clanging. So
what a professional.
He feels naked, but I had to keep him warm. So that's why
just put him in your jacket.
That's why I'm holding him.
And then cut a little hole in the center where the Iron Man piece would go, and then out pops Bo's head. He's like a chest burster.
Make a pouch for him?
Yeah.
Like a kangaroo?
He could fit.
He might be able to fit in my sweatshirt pocket.
What if that's like his favorite spot ever? He's like, oh, why haven't we done this sooner?
This is the best option. I don't know if he could figure out how to get through it. But if he did it once, he would be able to do it again. You know what I mean?
Just get a treat and then have his head stick in and then follow it all the way out.
I might try that on one of my bigger sweatshirts. This one is probably not big enough.
Maybe you both should lose some weight.
Wow.
How's your workouts been going?
Fine. They suck.
Why do they suck? Is it like...
Because like the guy is like, all right, we're going to do these next. And he just does them like they're easy. And it's like diamond push-ups. And I'm like, I can't. No.
We're going to do 19 muscle-ups real quick.
Nope. And these plank up things where like
What are plank ups?
You start in a plank position and then you just push up from there. Think about that. Elbows on the ground, and you just push up.
That sucks, dude.
Using these muscles, but whatever the fuck these are.
Right.
Sure. And it's just like, that's not reasonable for me right now.
I don't know if I can do that,
dude, it's so hard.
Is there like a girl in the background that's like, if you can't do it, pussies, follow this behind her?
No, he is like, if it's too hard, do it. Just go to your knees and do it.
Don't you feel personally attacked every time he says
100%.
that?
And it's like, this is not. It's just not a reasonable thing to what?
How long are the workouts that you're doing? Like
10 and 5.
Like you did? Did you do 15. Today's workout already?
No.
Do you know what today's workout is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a 10-minute like cardio / body weight exercise session, and then a 5-minute ab workout, which I'm sure is gonna suck.
You sound like a housewife.
Yeah.
It's the soccer mom 6-minute abs.
Yeah, this is the Aaron Chase workout program, the ACWP.
And then at the end, you guys all get a tattoo. And if that's one participation slash and 2 participation slashes. And
I'm definitely not doing it every day, but hey.
Why don't you run with that?
I thought about it.
And that's the most caloric burn you've gotten with running this month?
Yeah. Dude, not having a whoop has been like, what's the word?
This is a journey
has
into
not been.
sound.
It's disencouraging.
Discouraging?
Discouraging. Yeah.
What? And in what way?
I don't know. It's just like why?
Because you can't track it.
Yeah. It's just like
I mean, yeah.
what's the point?
Just get it back. Just. Let's see. What habits can you change that you don't have to?
Right now, barely anything.
Are you at your bare bones? You're like, I'm it. I need internet. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm really only paying essential bills right now. I use my sister's login for Disney Plus, Netflix,
Perfect.
Hulu.
Shout out to Sister Henderson.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure.
You should watch The Bachelor.
No.
Come on.
I'm not gonna
Or The
do it.
Bachelorette.
I'm
actually.
definitely not gonna do it.
Okay. You're not any fun. I don't know why I'm your friend.
I suppose we have different opinions of what is fun.
Look,
after,
this bitch-
after video games.
This bitch on The Bachelorette makes out with dudes.
that doesn't
every
sound
time.
like fun to me at all.
7 different dudes in one day.
Do you like gangbang porn?
Not every day.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes what you need is like that amateur shit where it's like, oh yeah, we actually like each other. Other times you're like, you're a receptacle.
I've never thought about how skanky those shows are.
Me either. Till I watched it, I was like, ew. No, like if she went in to make out with me, I'm
Yeah.
like, get that away from me. I'm date number 4.
Yeah. Have you been brushing your teeth and using
Gross.
mouthwash in between each date?
Definitely not.
Take a shower, change your clothes. Yeah.
That shake you get when you pee, that's what I get when I think about that. It's like, oh, kick me off the show.
Yeah.
I'm here for the likes. Which
Dude,
is a weird...
How many times do you think over the course of that show do you think there's been a sickness that's just ravaged the whole cast?
They have mental sicknesses that ravage the whole cast. They all have issues. Like,
I mean, of course they do. Oh, yeah.
COVID basically, like, because they're doing it right now. This season of The Bachelorette is happening in Palm Springs as we speak,
Oh, yeah.
allegedly.
I think it would be fun to, as a prank, like get on that show and then just treat her like shit.
But then you win, because like that's what she is a red flag. That's what she wants.
And then you divorce her as soon as you get the money.
It's like Jesse James and Sandra Bullock. Like that's what I need problems.
Right.
Gross. You're making me mad that I watched the show. They just make me upset.
Yeah, they're fucking upsetting people. I don't know what you expect.
Actually, the guys are very nice.
Show.
Here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem with this game show. So it fits on this episode of Gameboiz.
They're like all Mormons.
No, like the dudes, for the most part, the dudes that get on the show seem like genuinely good dudes who happen to also want to act. They have a credit,
Right.
so they got the call.
Right.
And separately, the bachelorettes they're fine. They're they're pretty girls. They're what you'd expect. But together, they have this weird, like, we're looking for true love.
Right.
And you're like, dude, this is a fucking game show.
Yeah.
You're not getting that. So it's like separately, I could hang out with all of them, but together, you guys make this cocktail of disaster that's like tequila and Coke, and it's like,
Mm. How does that relate to this episode?
because it's a game show and there's a winner,
Oh,
and
that is a stretch.
and the map they're playing on is a resort in Palm Springs.
It's like a battle royale
called
of
Hotel.
love.
Yeah, see, perfect. And it's actually what you find out at the very end of this game is you were playing duos the whole time, but two singles that end in a duo. But also, one of them was playing duos with the entire fucking enemy map,
Right.
and now you just feel like a used condom thrown out into a parking lot. Hey, if a for her pleasure box is in the parking lot, is that thoughtful or trashy?
Why does that have to be in a parking lot?
Because that's the setting of this question.
So if I'm walking through a parking lot
Yeah.
and I see an empty box
Yes.
of for her pleasure condoms,
Correct.
is that thoughtful or trashy.
Yeah, was that person being thoughtful? Like, oh, I hope she feels better because I'm gonna buy these.
Okay, so I wasn't exactly clear on if you were asking if putting the box in the parking lot was trashy or thoughtful, or using those condoms.
Both now.
Okay, the first part, putting it in the parking lot, that's trashy. Obviously, trash. Put it in the garbage can. I understand you want to conceal the condoms themselves, but you don't have to leave the box out. Anyway.
That's something you leave in your car anyway, I feel like,
Yeah, or just like, I don't know, there's got to be a garbage can nearby. Put it in your neighbor's fucking garbage can if you want.
Oh, one time when I was like 22, maybe, and it's like my first car in California, I was like, oh, this is the first time I'm cleaning my car in a very long time. And I was reaching in, like the seat cushion that I'd never taken off since I really bought the car. Like I went over it one time when I bought it and then just left it as it was. And so these seat covers I didn't move, so I took them off and I was like, Magnum fucking condom box.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just the box?
Just the box.
Wow.
Clearly not mine. I was like, way to just burn me when you no longer own the car. Just, hey, little fucking rude.
Oh, shit.
It was very like, oh, what is this? Oh, this is very clearly
funny,
not
dude.
mine.
What a great hiding place, though.
Yeah. Wouldn't have thought about
he was
using.
probably hiding it from his wife.
No, maybe.
Most likely.
He was some Korean dude in like Dublin.
What?
Not Germany. I understand that now.
Ireland, you mean?
Ireland. Nope. I meant Germany. But in the Bay Area, there's like,
Dublin.
if you drive east, there's Dublin.
Dublin.
Is it Dublin like goblin? Dublin?
I mean,
Dublin?
yes, but the way they say it. Dublin. Because they're fucking...
Irish.
They don't know how to speak. They don't know how
Have
to
you
speak on the tongue.
Have you seen, that's not Irish. I think there's, I don't remember now. Snatch?
No.
Oh, never mind.
You're the second person that's told me
Really?
to watch that. Yeah, I think Aaron told me to watch it.
Oh, you know what's interesting then? That we're probably telling you to watch it for completely opposite reasons. We're so different, he and I. But so he probably wants you to watch it because it's a good film.
Yeah.
I want you to watch it because of their accents. And then there's fight choreography that is beautiful.
Cool.
Fucking, you're like, oh, I've never thought about a fight in that way.
Huh. Okay.
Because, you're used to like typical action John Wick scenes.
Yeah.
Just, but they do it in a, it's just nicely done. Nicely done.
Watch it.
It's not nicely done, though.
What's that?
Cyberpunk.
I know. I have from a very good source, Jonathan Tynes.
How good of a source is he, mister? Here, play these mediocre games that no one knows about, that your friend probably developed, and you're just giving him a download and making me play it now? Sorry, continue.
He plays a good game. I mean, he
I know.
played through that fucking samurai game and platinumed it.
It looks dope, though. The game legit looks dope. It's not what I want, so I'm not gonna play it. I'll play it when it gets cheaper.
Yeah, I don't want it. So
You can borrow it.
Okay.
But as of right now, Cyberpunk came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
What did Tynes have to say? Dude, Tynes, you should have just been on this episode, bro.
I know.
You should have
told
just
him.
woken up early and come hang out.
He said on the PS4 that he was playing on, that there was like clipping issues, and the graphics, he said, looked like, and I quote him, like PS3 graphics, end quote.
Like PS3 graphics.
That's what he said.
Listeners, on a PS4.
Yeah. So, what's with the hype, man?
I don't like it. I don't like their whole like strategy of like, because I feel like there's checks and boxes before you release a game, and there's a lot of boxes that weren't checked upon release, despite it being delayed
8 months,
9,000 years,
a whole fucking pandemic.
Yeah. Fuck.
It was delayed the length of a pandemic.
Because then, really, what were you doing? This is clearly not done.
Working remotely, maybe
two people are making this game.
Maybe computer engineers don't work well from home.
That's the dumbest thing you've said on this podcast.
Maybe when we get to the office, dude, they take their fucking shroom microdose and they just fucking on the keyboard and just go to town.
Really? Do you think you played drums better in your bedroom without people? Or do you think you play better with a crowd?
Hard to say because they were always different things.
Unrelated to what we were talking about, but I had more questions in my head about it.
Sorry.
Because
I need more coffee.
it's frustrating that you can delay for so long and still release something that, in my opinion, on some consoles look like an alpha release of a game.
Yeah.
With like, hey, how about this loads 15 seconds later?
Right.
I hit the wall 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of talking about it before we started, and you kind of talked about how they were most likely trying to like port it to PS4 from PS5.
Which is also, I guess fiscally that makes sense to capture the most, and I feel like that's
but like that should have been part of the plan in the first place.
Maybe, but I do give a lot of leeway to things that get released in 2020 because of what like this is a time where unprecedented things have happened all at once. And so if shipping takes longer, if development takes longer, I'm okay with that. But I don't see how, like, what did they have back in March that was supposed to be ready for release, you know, on the day of, and I think because it was supposed to come out in April or something. So what did they have the month before at the deadline? It's like, oh shit, we have to delay this. And then what were you doing before that? Like
right.
how if I was like their budgeting manager, I'd be like, dude, we paid you for 90 hours a day. What did you do the whole time? So
yeah, I mean, maybe they were expecting the PS5 to come out sooner. Maybe they we talked about, you know, the scale that the PS5 came out is not very large. And so they were probably banking on that. And once they realized that the PS5 wasn't going to be as big as previous generations launches, they were like, well, we have to make other money too.
I wonder if we do we know what the numbers on launch day for PlayStation 5? We're about to. Because
George, look that up.
Yeah, George, please look that up.
Can
Thank
you
you.
look that up?
Thank you. We're talking to.
I should have looked that way, actually.
You really fuck.
Yeah.
That's George is on the other side of the window. That's Roger.
If we actually had a Roger, he would have gotten my fucking coffee for me.
Well, that's why he's an intern. They're expendable. We can get a new one. This one's still on warranty. PS5 sold between 2.1 and 2.5 million units worldwide on day one.
Wait, how many? That was PS5?
PS5.
How many?
2.1 to 2.4
million units?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Worldwide, day one. So, let's see.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's so many.
Sony announced placement. I'm looking up PS4. Said North American launch alone on launch day 1 million PlayStation 4 consoles were sold. So they had
the
arguably
world has to exceed 2 point whatever.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they had a bigger launch
in PS4.
No, in PS5. PS5 they sold twice as many.
But you said that was worldwide.
Oh,
The second one you said was United States only.
That's true.
So like,
but
it
I mean,
has to be bigger.
How much?
Japan,
oh yeah, I was gonna
China,
say I was forgetting about
fuck
Japan.
Outta here.
Chinese don't play. They play Funtendo or something.
Korea.
I don't know. No, Korea's like PC. players.
Europe, it's big.
Probably. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
the Xbox players.
You fucking cunts.
We're here and we play Xbox only.
Are you Australian now?
I don't know. Do they have Xbox in Australia?
I'm sure they do. They're first world.
Did you know that in Australia there were parts of like the Aborigines had these water holes in the desert that they'd walk to.
Yeah.
And then we as white people,
Took them.
colonials, were like, oh, that's convenient, and just drained them. Like, oh, we can get all the water we want here.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, and then they died.
Fucking assholes. That's
Yeah.
why it doesn't exist. Do you know how many Filipinos are in Australia? Dude, I had no idea.
Really?
So many.
I mean, that makes
so
sense.
Many. It does geographically, but it's like, dude, how did you even get away from the Philippines? I'm shocked.
Boats. I mean, how did they get to the fucking Hawaiian Islands? Dude?
Swam. They were determined.
I mean,
good
if
on
they
you.
can get to Hawaii, they can get to Australia.
Australia seems crazy. That Great Barrier Reef and fucking sharks and shit, you can't get into Australia. There's probably like defense mines.
I mean, they had like canoes, I'm sure. So they were like on top of the water.
Would you cross?
I don't know how it works.
What's the furthest distance you would cross in a canoe with 5 other people?
With who are the 5 other people? And have I
don't know.
training
Let's.
in this?
You know what? Let's build your roster right now.
Let's-
5. You get to pick 5 people, celebrity or not. Could be people you know.
I am picking.
Who's your first mate on the ship of Willie D?
Oh no, Joe Rogan's gonna be my captain.
Oh, Joe.
I'm gonna let him tell me what to do. I'll be his first mate. Actually, I might just
Joe
be
Rogan.
deckhand.
No, Joe Rogan should be the engine behind the boat.
He is.
Dude, kick, keep kicking.
Yeah, he's my motivator.
Okay.
And then I want the Rock.
That's a big canoe.
Hey, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna get professional, top grade shit.
You're gonna be
If
like,
we're
dude, you
doing
look just like you looked in Moana. You're huge.
Yeah.
Holy
You
shit.
just need to grow out your hair, dude.
Yeah.
Get some tats. Well, I guess he has.
He's got plenty.
Yeah, but he needs specific ones.
He needs the one that dances.
If he can get the moving one, dude. If moving tats become a thing, nanobots.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think we're probably 40 years away from that.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get that.
Nanobots with
For
ink
sure.
in 'em. They
For
just move
sure.
around.
Or they just like graft like it's a skin graft that they've printed something on
Ooh,
so
LED.
that it can alter, like octopus. Octopus don't make sense. Have we had this conversation?
No,
Probably IRL, actually.
I don't know.
Like, if you watched a video of an octopus, they don't
Yeah.
belong on this fucking planet. It's like they run away from things and like, oh, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna look like it. And they just hide, and it works.
They survived.
If you were a galactic prey, if you were like the deer of the universe, that's how you'd run away from shit. You're like, wherever I land, I need to make sure I can look like it.
Mm.
They're aliens, dude. They have fucking 8 legs. What do you need?
I mean, there was a theory not too long ago that they were saying that they might have come from Mars, dude.
I'm okay with that, but I need an explanation because it's like in the world of what doesn't fit, it's the octopus.
But it's also like jellyfish and squids. Dude, lobsters? That doesn't make sense either.
Lobsters make sense. They're
What are you
like,
talking
they're
about?
roaches.
Crabs?
Yeah, they're roaches. They're
Get
the
out of your
roaches of the
mind.
ocean. You need, what do they call? They're bottom feeders. That's all. That makes sense to me because we have bottom feeders at every level in the animal kingdom.
Are you going to hate on squids too?
Squids are
They
that whole cephalopod family.
They look like penises.
and they squirt like penises.
Yeah, they do. But
and
it's
they're
black.
fast. Did you see on the Discovery Channel like in 2007 when they were hunting the giant squid?
Yeah, fuck that shit. It's so big.
Dude,
You don't want to see that thing in real life.
definitely not. Like a beak that's like the size of your fucking head.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
No thanks.
That better have, like, when I meet that giant squid, it better have a glowing red weakness point that I can attack.
Yeah, you better have like a fucking ballista on your ship. You can just like pull a huge bolt back.
It's going to be one of those convenient things. Like, oh, I'm glad this ship came with one round that comes the length of the shit.
No, dude. It just takes an action to reload it, and it takes an action to pull it back, and then another action to
But
fire
it should take all 6 of your crew. So you have 3 on your boat right now.
Yeah,
And clearly your boot has a ballista.
And if
I'm okay. You know what?
if
The
your team
DM will
works
allow it.
The DM will allow it. If everybody works together, you can fire that thing quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody, I'll put the thing in. I'll pull it back. You fire. It's three turns. You can turn them off.
Do you think your crew can defeat the great squid.
The great giant squid of
Yeah.
the Pacific.
The great cephalopod of the planet.
Do you think there's like 3 of them?
No, I bet there's at least 5.
Oh, where are they? Where are they?
They're all bottom though. They're all at the. They're all bottom.
Of the ocean.
Yeah.
They're all bottoms.
The
Just
pressure
taking
that's because if they come up, they pop.
Oh.
And once they sink, they're not. There's no bones, so there's no dead body to find.
Right.
So the smoking gun of the giant squid is the suction cup marks and the beak bites on pilot whales.
Whoa.
Because the pilot whales will go down deep to find the squid, grab one, bring it up. But there's a squid so big that it goes, nah, you're a whale? Fuck your couch, dude.
You're not
and just
going back
kicks
up.
his ass.
You're not going anywhere.
We got to stay higher than that next time.
Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Monsters are real, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why Monster Hunter is such a good game.
And you can kill them in D&D.
What's the lowest level of monster in D&D?
Kobold? I mean, what do you mean by lowest
You
level?
go bald. Like,
I am going bald.
what do you farm, at the bottom? What is, are like goblins? Fucking orcs?
Goblins or kobolds. Orcs are a little above them. Yeah, those are pretty common. If you're doing like a low level start to a campaign or like a low level one shot, odds are there's going to be a kobold or a goblin involved.
So your crew has 3 goblins instead.
Why?
Because they're prisoners.
Am I the villain in this?
I don't know. I haven't.
What?
I haven't
Are we
decided.
still on
what
the
kind of
canoe?
boat-
Are we
No.
still on the- what is going on?
Now we're on
What
some
is
Moby Dick
happening?
adventure where
Oh.
we're hunting.
Oh, we're on a
squid.
pirate ship now, hunting.
You're on.
fucking
You're not on the
giant
Flying
squid.
Dutchman. You're on the Black Pearl.
What did we do before this podcast?
We thought of great video game ideas. We were talking about Cyberpunk though,
Oh, yeah.
and I heard that some people who had pre-ordered the game for download changed their console time and played it early.
Nice.
And that worked.
Nice, as it should.
I feel like it shouldn't at this point though.
When I was in college, there was a report of kids that would change their time on their computers to be able to get scheduled classes sooner. So, like, because it was all online, and like it was like first come first serve for signing up for classes.
Right.
So if you got in early, you could just pick whatever class you want at whatever time. And they got caught and they got expelled.
That seems
intense,
rude.
Right? It does.
That seems
right?
like they figured out. Isn't that what you want
This
to?
is your fault.
You want to encourage that kind of behavior.
I
say.
agree.
You want to.
That's ethical hacking.
Yeah.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
it
It's
is.
not.
It
It's
is
really
because,
not.
like, look, we're gonna get classes, but clearly they were the smartest ones. Who but the smart people want to pick their classes first? Like, oh, I want it to make sure my schedule's perfect so I can fit the most amount in my day. I would imagine. They
Or
were
just people that wanted to party and not get up early, so they wanted classes.
which is
starting
fine.
at
Look, if
1
they want to
o'clock.
go that extra mile, they should be rewarded.
But it's not. I don't know. But it is like the person that made the whole system. It's like you didn't think of that. You didn't set it to like a specific time zone.
It's lazy.
It is
That's what
lazy.
it is. And that's what I'm thinking this entire Cyberpunk release has been in creation.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some screenshots where the game looks like Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yeah. That's what Jonathan said. PS3 graphics, man.
Terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and we watched some videos where like I saw it, but we also watched it on a PS5 and it looks considerably better. But still, it's not excusable to release a game on a console that most people are still using, I would say, and have it be dog shit for $60.
You know what they should have done? They should have released a Cyberpunk 2040 on PS4 and then 22 or 77, whatever's fucking,
Yeah.
on the PS5.
Why?
Because now you have this less than quality, and then you can change some skins around and add a new narrative.
I think you're asking for a lot now.
Well, it looks like they had the fucking time to do it because they didn't do shit. Like,
I don't know, man.
I'm just attacking them without
You
any
are.
real facts.
Yeah.
This is what you get when you release shit, though. When you hype it up this much, when you're responsible.
You hire Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, when you have that budget,
release.
You're not allowed to release shit.
Yeah,
I
agree. It's inexcusable.
It's rude, I would say, to almost disrespectful to the gamers who you are not expecting to purchase your game.
Right.
So it seems irresponsible. Like it seems like I don't think you should get another shot.
Yeah, Jonathan, when we were talking about it, he said something about a sequel, and I was like, "There's not going to be a sequel if it's this poor."
No, definitely not. Wow. They might be like, "Hey, Beanox, can you reduct this game and have it
redo it for us?
2077.5,
2078.
Call it You've Got Mail 23,000." So I'm upset, but okay.
Glad he didn't pre-order it.
The silverest of silver linings to this entire story is this game highlights how important and how game-changing the technology behind ray tracing is, as opposed to like the raycast of like it renders your field of view, whereas like the ray tracing will bounce the lights off back to your field of view. Did you watch that video that I sent you where they had the crumbling
send me any video.
The crumbling rocks? Maybe I showed you, or maybe you saw it on its own. But if you watch, it's like a 15-minute display of the ray tracing tech in the PS5, and it's re-rendering, I would say. So the way light interacts with a surface, like in real life.
Yeah.
How it reflects off of a surface, that's how the computer codes it. It's a reflect.
Okay.
Because it's not a real eyeball. You're displaying it on a screen. And so what they're doing in ray tracing is essentially re-reflecting it. So it simulates a real eyeball the way your eyes see things. So because the particle effects are now different, because it's not an effect being rendered out. It's your character looking through it, and it's coming back as well.
I see.
So it's your perception's a little different, and that's what's missing in the PlayStation 4 is because it doesn't have the tech. It doesn't have the ability to create the particle effect of like the latest screen I saw was some dude smoking a cigarette in his car. And it's like the smoke creates the ambiance and the lighting that the game is coded for, but because the PS4 can't do that, it looks like shit.
Right.
Which means you can't play that game on that console, and you shouldn't have released it on that console regardless.
Right. Yeah, just have it a PS5 game.
Right, yeah. But even then, the PS5, it looks like it's barely handling it.
Right.
Like right now, it's not redlining, but I'm sure it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
on launch day, which means
on a PS5, you think that they would? I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like, what game were you shooting for? Because you missed on both ends.
Yeah, they should have just focused on PS5 and just
just make it PC, because on the PC it looks amazing.
yeah.
So good.
Yeah, and it's not like uncommon for a game to release on PC and then come out on console a little while later. That's what Diablo did.
Yeah,
and people still buy that game.
Yeah,
and still play it.
Yeah. Fuck. What didn't we look up the Diablo numbers? They're ridiculous.
That was I think that was one of the top 10 all time, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe
Dude, Diablo 4 is going to be fucking bonkers. Probably won't come out till like 2023.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's coming out anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's
but they had a demo like a year and a half or so.
Did they? Did you play it?
No. It was like only at BlizzCon.
Oh. How do we get to BlizzCon? Is there BlizzCon? There wasn't any cons this year.
Not this year.
I mean, 2020 was what?
It's
big
one of
con.
those things you buy a ticket to, or you become a influencer and you can get invited. Probably.
We're influencers. I mean,
sure.
We influence each other.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, you don't think I influence you, bro?
A little bit, yeah.
See, we're influencers.
It's unfortunate.
Official. Put the badge on.
I don't want to be like you.
You don't not like me. We're just trying to be influencers so we get an invite to a con so we can go play a game, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I want to go to E3. That's where I want to go.
I don't think that's going to be a thing from now on, dude.
It
was already falling apart.
That's true. I did really enjoy the streaming release of like all the PS5 announcements and how everyone's kind of been forced to abandon the con.
Yeah.
And it's all streamed. I like that everyone got the information at the same time.
Yeah, but I feel like some parts of the con aren't just like about the reveals and stuff. You know, a lot of it's just like the interaction and like walking around the different booths and like, oh, what's this developer?
Yeah, but it probably
like,
smells bad. You
oh,
know?
100%. But hey, you know, you gotta.
I'm not okay.
Sacrifices
with that,
need to be made.
I don't know. They should have like an Axe. Axe should sponsor fucking.
And just spray. They need
E3s
those. They need to just set up those little things on like tables everywhere that spray by themselves every so often. You know. Yeah, or when there's motion, you know, there's gonna be a lot of motion. So
but then you're gonna walk into that con and you start seeing colors.
That's
and shit.
Fine. It'll make it the best con.
This
ever.
smells like wild phoenix meets blueberry.
Yeah.
Did you wear Axe in school? Were you an
Axe kid? Of course, I still wear Axe.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have some in my car.
I want to smell like a middle schooler.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude. I
Do you
have dark temptation.
Do you have is that your go-to scent?
No,
every
that's just
time
what
I
my
get.
mom bought me.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Are you like exclusive, or you just prefer the body spray? Like, I only use Axe. I'm an Axe kind of guy.
Honestly, if I wouldn't buy it. But I have like a bunch of other cologne and stuff, so like I don't really.
What's your cologne?
I don't know. Other people have bought it for me.
If the ladies want to smell what Willie D smells like
I don't know what it smells like.
on a Friday night,
it smells good though.
waiting outside of the club.
It smells like cologne.
What is the bottle? You got to tell people.
I don't know.
You don't know
It's
what
blue.
you wear?
It's blue.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I think it's
what
called
kind of man are
Nautica
you?
Blue.
I know what that is.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I have there.
I think you should buy some Armani,
What do
maybe
you
some
want-
Chanel.
What, dude? What are you talking
There's
about?
a class of life that you're missing.
I am no.
Okay, there is an experience. Some may say a frequency with which smelling like high class fragrances.
I don't really
meets.
care about smelling good. I just
Really?
don't want to smell bad.
I have like an almost phobia of smelling bad. That's why I prefer to know that I smell good.
I just like don't want to smell like weed. So spritz that real quick. I'm like, that ought to cover
You
it.
still smell like a college student with body spray and weed.
Yeah. It's like,
Just-
you're just using body spray to try to cover up that weed
You should
smell.
just spray Febreze in your car then and be like, oh, this smells like a dorm room. Great.
Yeah.
It smells like sweat, Cheetos, and drive-through.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Drive-through coffee.
Do you prefer cold or hot coffee?
Like iced or cold?
Cold brew or hot coffee?
Hot.
Why?
I don't know. There's something about a warm drink that soothes the soul.
Don't look at me like that with your Ellen cup. Okay, my Ellen cup, but still. Don't look at me like that.
All right. So now here's the thing here about Cyberpunk. Would it have been that crazy for if they were like, listen, we haven't quite figured everything out. We're going to push this back a whole year. And we're going to focus on the PS5. It's not going to come out for the PS4, but we're going to focus on next gen. So by then, the PS5 should be more readily available. The game will be better. And it'll play like it's supposed to.
Your question is, would it have been bad?
Would it have been reasonable to do that as a company?
I think the problem was that there was no good way out of this series of events for them. I think they took the project on ambitiously and couldn't deliver at the level deliver the quality they needed to at the productivity level they needed to for a specified date.
Right.
And so because they did that,
It sucks because it's CD Projekt, and they're good. They make good games.
but also 2020 happened, and we don't know how that really affected them. I mean, it shouldn't have. I can't see a world creating digital content in a digital medium digitally.
Yeah, I
needs.
mean, they made the Witcher series,
Maybe that's where all the important people left.
but Jonathan was saying that when the Witcher 3 first came out, it wasn't that good, and they've
updated patched it
Yeah,
since.
yeah. So that's a possibility.
Well, what's a problem is even with the day one play, the day one patch, it gave us what we're seeing now. So it's like, what did you initially release then pre-patch?
Right.
I think they were like, this is what we have.
Yeah. we have to put something
We'll
out.
fix it.
We can fix it as we go.
Which is cool.
Yes, but no.
Yeah, you should have a product at release, but it is cool that while it's not done in the environment it's been released, it almost doesn't have to be, because you can finish it along the way.
Yeah.
Because like Red Dead Online to Red Dead Now, totally different experience.
Right. But they called it a beta.
True.
So maybe they should have just released the game as a beta to everybody that pre-ordered it.
I feel like that would have been cool too. That's like in universe, like, oh hey, here's your hacked version, here's your early release there, you Cyberpunk.
Yeah, so anybody that pre-ordered it gets the beta version, and then when it's sort of at least better and ready, graphic wise maybe only, they can then be like, okay, now the game is available to the public.
Yeah.
After we found the bugs from all the people that pre-ordered it. Who will be ahead of everybody else already. Like, I don't know how it goes level-wise, but I think it's a single-player game, though, so I guess that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate. I would imagine there was a bunch of contractual agreements that forced their hand to not only delay, but then release what it was. Because, like you said, they're good. They have an experience making decent games. They know what it takes, but maybe it was much, and maybe again the publisher was like, hey, we're only selling this many units.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta port it, otherwise we're not gonna make our money back. And if we don't make our money back, we don't make it again. And it's unfortunate that art and money have to meet.
Right.
Because like I said, on PC, this game looks great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Like, let's play Crisis on full settings, kind of amazing.
I'll have to look that up.
So so good.
Twitch.
So good. What sucks is watching streams, like the bitrate adjusts and you don't get to really appreciate it. But you know that when it looks dope on a stream, this is going to look better when you play it.
Right, for sure.
I want to buy myself a new
I wonder
TV.
if there's a VR, if they're working on a VR Cyberpunk, because that would be a great VR experience.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Any sort of like first person open world experience in the VR is perfect. Ready Player One-ish, like, hey, let's go to the store and buy this thing. And
Yep.
I just want it to be like Wall-E, bro. I just want to lay in my chair,
not move,
watch my shows, suck my lunch through a straw,
suck your poop out of your ass.
Yeah, and date via chair app.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
I don't think it is. I think we can do it. I think we should back it.
How do we start this? What do we call this project? Project Wall-E?
Can we? Or Project Cherry.
Project Roly-Poly-Oly.
Yeah, Project Roly-Poly-Oly, RPO.
Yeah, it really... we can sell IPOs on RPO.
There you go.
If you want to invest in Gameboiz LLC.
What is it again?
RPO.
What is that?
Roly-Poly-Oly.
Oh, yeah. So
Dude, stay with me. Follow.
So, we're going to first work on the chairs, and the virtual reality headset, I believe, should be like a part of it that just lifts up. So when you sit down, it just like...
So it's like an Oculus Quest.
Sure.
Standalone, just like comes down. The problem is I want haptic feedback. And if we have fatties, those are going to be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Just make shit more expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a solid business plan.
Yeah, that's the way I see it.
Did you see
more material, more money.
the new map for Warzone?
Mm-hmm.
The Rebirth Island is what they're calling it.
When does this take place?
Soon.
Oh, really? Because I've been hearing that for fucking a month.
Treyarch released, at the very least, their Cold War Season 1 release, and they're going to release the new map when their Season 1 starts.
So, for, our Warzone, or is that a Black Ops Warzone?
For Warzone. in general is what the articles seem to be saying. Because they all, it's weird how like tech news, they all kind of draw from one source and say the same thing. So when you have a question, you're like, the other guy just said the same thing.
Right.
But it looks like they're trying to line up all of their releases, with season 1, new island, new thing, just so that maybe nobody feels left out.
Cool.
But it looks like it's going to be a smaller map with still 150 players.
Oh, fuck.
So they're really trying to fucking cramp your shit in.
They want the games to be quicker.
They're pretty quick as they are, though.
If you suck.
Like, I mean...
But to go to the end is like a 15, 20-minute venture.
Yeah. I guess. You're right, because you can't really get to at least top 10 without playing for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's fine, though. I don't need that to be quicker. If I want that to be quicker, I'll play the other modes.
Yeah.
I could play Plunder for shit like that.
For sure.
So, I don't know. I think people are just... We want something new. How long have we had this fucking Verdansk?
Probably like a year now. I don't know when did Warzone come out.
Has it been all 2020?
I think so.
Oh, man. This weird has flown by and then been so slow at the same time. It's all a blur, but it's one long, like, galactic blur.
Yeah. It's been weird. And guess what?
What?
It's not going to stop when the fucking calendar changes.
Nope.
It's just
this stay-at-home order is going to end and everything's going to go back to normal.
December 31st at 11:59 p.m. Coronavirus is going to be gone and everything's going to get lifted. How funny would that be?
Will Stradamus over here.
World of the Wars it, and they just fucking go away.
We're over it.
We got bored.
You're right. It was the water. Your water fucking sucks. Welcome to Flint.
See ya. So, I don't know. But it's not going to... I mean, next year's going to be just as bad. It'll probably be worse next year, if we're being honest. I think we're really going to start feeling the economic effects.
I've been feeling the economic effects.
Me too.
For 25 years.
Yeah, not many people are getting Christmas presents this year, I'll tell you that.
Fucking asshole, dude.
Sorry about it, man.
Dude, hard boil an egg and decorate it. Like, make it from the heart.
Cute. That's Easter shit, though.
Okay. But that's all you got. You should make little egg characters that look like the person. Like, put dreads on one.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
And then, or make it like a brown egg.
Yeah.
You could do that.
That'd be funny. Everyone would be like, don't eat those, though. They're rotten. So, I just didn't eat them. So.
Do you have a holiday platter that you usually make, that you usually take? Is there something you can make?
A platter?
Yeah. Like, is there a dish that William Henderson is known for?
My pancakes. I make good pancakes.
Oh, you should make pancake motifs of people.
That would be impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I would not be happy or unhappy if you gave me a stale pancake with like a backwards hat and a puka shell necklace or something.
I wouldn't even know how to
racist.
do that. I wouldn't know how to do that. I give you a moving tattoo.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that sounds like such a cool idea. That's the first idea. I was like, I would definitely get a tattoo. Because now I don't have to commit to one still image.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. It's like I said, nanobots, bro.
And you know what? Charge me every time I have to update it, like my PlayStation name. Even though that like you shouldn't cost me money to change my name on my account. But whatever. I guess it's like paying registration for a car.
Yeah.
But if you charge me every time I want to change it, I'm kind of okay with that.
Wow.
Maybe not a full session.
I feel like you should just be able to like, you know how there was those belt buckles that had LED and you could like put a message on it?
No.
You don't remember that?
So like it was like battery powered or something?
I don't know. I never had one. Did you?
Where would you even get something like that? Like
at the mall? At those kiosks in the middle?
I've never seen those in my life.
Okay. It seems like a Hawaii thing.
It seems like a George thing. Hey, this lights up and you can customize it. I'm in.
Did you have one?
No. Bro.
Anyway. It should be like that, but you can just like get on an app and just change it. Yeah.
Like on there's the Fat Tuesdays. You know what I'm talking about? in Vegas, like you can get the big like Eiffel Tower, fill it up with this alcoholic slushy because you got problems.
I did not know that.
What? Dude, sometimes that's all you need to go to Vegas for. It's like
Really?
that. Yeah, it's
Is it
it's the
on
yard house of alcohol.
Every Tuesday or like on Fat Tuesday?
No, it's a place called Fat Tuesday. And so they fill up like the guitars with the alcoholic slushy.
Yeah. I saw them when I was there.
Yeah, so they have a cup that there's an app and you can customize to what it lights up and changes your name.
That's pretty fucking
I
dope.
definitely had one of those, but
You don't have it still?
this belt buckle thing that you keep mentioning, I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. You
But no,
definitely
the
had one.
cup battery, it died, so I threw the cup away.
Oh, that
I'll just
sucks.
go buy another one. It wasn't an expensive cup, but I was like,
Oh,
this
really?
is cool.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
They
let me
did it for cheap.
put my name on it. Yeah, it's from China, and the battery was like welded in, like it was a compact computer.
They
so.
last like 12 days.
At last, like it was like on an hour thing. It was like this has 48 consistent, so you had to turn it off.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it would just keep.
So you just turn it on when you're ready to party.
Basically, yeah, that's
Yeah.
how you know it's ready to go. All right,
Yeah.
turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, that's the way to go. You
Yeah.
can't believe you've never gotten a Fat Tuesday. Dude, we should go to Vegas and get you sushi and a Fat Tuesday and get fucked up on the strip.
Okay.
You're not fun, dude. I don't know why.
Dude,
you're
we
not-
just need a vaccine. We can't go.
Well, there
we
is a
can't- We
vaccine.
can't go now. What is it? Vitamin D?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to rely on vitamin D and a mask. So,
Why? Cyberpunk does it. Everyone's got a mask in Cyberpunk,
really?
basically. Everyone's got some
Maybe
form of like
that's what they were
facial
working
gear.
on. They were like, how do we make these face masks work?
Dude, we have to delay 8 months. Why? I have to code N95s. They're in
But
gold
not
now.
everybody can have them. It only has to be healthcare workers.
No, by 2077, the N95 would be like a fashion accessory. It'll be like a Supreme will have one.
Yeah.
Balenciaga will make one, and it'll be like crusted in cubic zirconia.
They probably already are.
Right? Oh, how
Yeah.
come I haven't seen any cool like rappers have a cool mask on? No, I guess I think Nelly had that Louis Vuitton mask. That was kind of cool. But Nelly also has a dude that makes okay. This is where my quarantine's been at, all right? Nelly was on Dancing with the Stars, and he tried to dance in sneakers, and the judge was like, "Change your shoes. You're in ballroom. You need to wear ballroom shoes because it'll make your dancing easier."
And Nelly
So
was like, fuck you.
Basically, because he had some dude make his sneakers into ballroom shoes. He had like Nike Air Jordans with ballroom bottoms, and they
That's
look
pretty
dope.
That's pretty dope. What did the judge say to that?
He was like, "I'm okay with it. I
That's
like it. I like it
hilarious.
because
What
it
a
was still
douchebag.
it was still Nelly and it was
Yeah.
still ballroom." So it was like, all right, it's cool.
That's kind of cool. So I've been seeing your name on the leaderboards in Just Cause 4.
I played it a little bit.
Yeah? How do you feel about it?
I enjoy the gameplay,
Yeah.
the amount of creativity it gets you,
Yeah.
and just like the joy I got for the first time I grappled a helicopter to the ground. I was like, I wonder. This takes forever to crash, but I'm into it the whole time. Just like, oh.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I think I would have liked to see the lead up to where it's at now.
Yeah.
You know, of like, oh, this grapple hook you only got last time, or
Yeah, you kind of just get thrown into it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like starting like a new show that you're like in season 3. I guess we are in a
Season
new
4.
show that's in season.
Season 4, yeah. But like, I don't know. I'll just jump on there and just like fly around in my wingsuit and just be like, let's see what I can find going on.
Yeah.
Just
It's
cause. Just cause.
it's cool that it's not. It can become an intense game, but it's like I just kind of want to chill out, play a little bit, hang out,
Yeah.
because it feels more creative in how you have to use things in the environment and how
Yeah.
you can interact with. It's a very you interact with everything from all sides, and it's interesting. I enjoy it. I feel like if Far Cry was more like that, I would have been down, but
Right.
Far Cry just became Far Cry.
Also, the scenery is very pretty.
It is quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite nice.
Yeah. Quite.
I love how like Red Dead does it really well, where some games, and Just Cause does it well, like they let the different environments kind of blend in,
Mhm.
so it feels expansive, but it's not. because
It's pretty big. Their map
Yeah.
is pretty fucking big.
but it's also not like it's hard to explain. Like when I play it, I feel like the game it feels like Grand Theft Auto 3 was like, it's not going to take me that long if I just beelined it to the end.
Yeah.
I could get there.
And also, you can just be like, I'm going to airdrop a helicopter. How about that? How about we do that?
There is a lot of like, why?
Just because. Why? Because it's fun.
Because I'm a superhero now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get to skip. If I could be a secret agent in real life and skip all the training and all the blood, sweat, and tears and just wake up with all the abilities and the inventory, super dope.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'll be Batman if you give me that. If you start me at level 70, I'm in.
Give me a
I'm
wingsuit
in.
so I can fly.
I'm not trying to grind. Like, you put me all the right there.
Yeah, just give me top tier stuff.
Yeah, then that's why I enjoyed Just Cause. Just Cause. Just Cause.
Just Cause.
Cause?
That's what I wondered when I played it. Like, is this a Just Cause or is it Just Cause?
Just Cause. I think
Maybe
it's
both.
Just Cause.
Just Cause.
Just Cause.
Just Cause.
Hey, Just Cause.
Yeah. Just Cause.
Well. Slow it down. Outside of fucking Cyberpunk, not a whole lot has been going on.
Yeah, I've been playing Rocket League. Not the free one this month.
What's
the
your
soccer car game?
What's your rating on it out of 6 GoPros? Scale of 1 to 6. 6 GoPros being amazing.
Can I do 5.6?
You can do
5.5.
You can do it in
markers?
0.5s. You can do it in a half.
I'll do a
marker.
5.5
out of 6.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Must play.
If you're into like competitive like sporty games, because it is like soccer more than anything.
Okay, can I
But there's
learn the
not, like-
rules of soccer by playing Rocket League?
No,
Then
it's
I'm
not
out.
like
I'm
that.
out.
Okay.
I want to learn a real sport.
No, you don't.
I almost bought a tennis racket yesterday.
You
but
should
then I had
have.
questions.
We could play.
Is tennis a winter sport? I guess it is in California.
There's no snow,
There's snow up there.
bro.
There's no reason we can play right now.
There's exactly no reason.
Fine, I will.
Go buy one and then get tennis balls because I don't have any.
Dude,
They're like $3.
I like the smell of a fresh tennis ball when like you open
fuck?
when you crack the seal. That it has that smell. I love it.
Huh.
I'm very
Well,
smell
you should save it so I
driven.
can experience it because I don't know what you're talking
Really?
about. Yeah.
Dude. Fucking peasant. You've never opened a new case of tennis balls. Not even like
I have, but I'm never like,
bro, it's like smelling a black marker, you know.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's like you change. It's like smelling salts, especially if it's like the black marker's thick.
Yeah.
Or what, you know those smell me markers? They're
What
like,
are
this smells like
smelling
straw.
salts?
I don't know. It just sucks. It like kind of burns. It makes your eyes water.
I bet it does.
Yeah. Wow. I took this dude. He's into deadlifting and powerlifting.
Uh-oh.
He took me up I took him rock climbing,
Okay.
and he started climbing, and then he was like, I want to do one more, and he broke a fucking smelling salt, and we're like, woo, and then did another one. I was like,
What the fuck?
is that what it's for? Like, I thought it was.
I thought it was when you get knocked out.
Yeah, I thought when you got fucked up and you got starched, that's how they woke you up. This dude was just straight.
He's using it like cocaine.
Yeah, I'm gonna redline this shit right now. Let go.
Oh my god.
And he did it though, and it worked. And then he was like, George, you should do it. I'm like, I don't think I should.
That is wild, man.
You're gonna talk me into other stuff right now. If you just smell the salt.
Yeah. Now put it on my dick. Put it on my dick.
real quick. This one's for me. You don't even. It's not even gay.
Oh my god.
God damn it. Smelling salts. All right.
So
Well,
Rocket League's fun. It's a good game. It's good, fun to play.
it looks cool though,
You
so I
jump
might just
on
pick it out.
5 minutes and just play one
Ooh,
round.
I can play quick games like that.
Yep.
I'm down for quick games.
Yep.
Okay, you talk me into it then.
Every game is like, I think it has like a 4-minute timer.
Dope.
4 or 5. I mean, if you go into overtime, it goes longer, obviously, but then it's just sudden death, whoever scores first.
Nice.
But that's only happened to me once,
It's a gulag, but it's
pretty much.
It's the top two.
And you can
gulag.
do 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, or 4v4.
Oh,
Yeah. So you have plenty of
Squad up,
options.
homies.
I feel like 3 is the best. 4 is like, it's a little hectic, but it's like, oh, there's always going to be someone like being the goalie because you have the spare person kind of. So it's a little different, a little harder to score, I think. 3s is perfect, just like Warzone.
Yeah, I agree.
3s is perfect.
3 and 1.
Yeah, solo's fun.
Yeah.
Then you just kill someone.
Any closing
They're dead.
statements you have for us? Because my computer's freaking out on us
No.
right now.
No, let's just finish it. Finish it.
Finish him.
Yeah. Find me on social media.
Just find you?
Yeah,
you
just
you
find
do
me.
the work. Google me.
You'll figure it out.
What is it? Google it.
You'll figure it out.
Find me on social media. Find us on iPod stuff, AirPod.
Find
And
us on
podcast
find our
stuff.
website.
Find us on the internet.
Find our YouTube.
You know what this is called, and if you want to listen to more, just go find it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, listen!
Hadouken!